Now, from the area's leader in live local news, this is Wyln News, the area's #1 source of live local news and information in Luzerne, Schuylkill, Carbon, and Columbia counties. Wyln News starts now.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us on Wyln News. I'm Ryan Prosick. The Luzerne County Council will vote on additional funding for a West Hazelton bridge on Tuesday. If approved, the proposed resolution will award $675,000 worth of American Rescue Plan funding for the rehabilitation of the J.C. Drive Bridge in West Hazelton. If the funding is not approved, officials say the bridge will remain closed. The bridge project previously received $850,000 in American Rescue Plan funding earlier this year. The meeting will take place at 6 p.m. at the County Courthouse on North River Street in Wilkes-Barre. It will be the last voting session of 2023. A masked suspect has been shot and killed after an attempted burglary in Shenandoah. Officers say they were dispatched to 309 West Cole Street in Shenandoah for a reported burglary in the early morning hours on Monday. When officers arrived on scene, they were met by the property owner, who had surveillance cameras in the vacant residence. The owner called police, reporting that someone was inside the house wearing a mask and brandishing a big knife. When police were clearing the residence, they say that they found the suspect underneath an upstairs bed. Police say they attempted to move the bed when the man lunged at an officer with the knife. Police then fired their service weapon, hitting the suspect. Though officers administered aid, the victim was pronounced dead by the Schuylkill County Coroner's Office. This is currently an active investigation in Schuylkill County. A man is behind bars in Schuylkill County on charges of arson after a domestic incident on Wednesday. According to court documents, first responders were dispatched to the home of Joseph Dabashinki on 21 Oak Street in Barnesville around 5:30 p.m. on Wednesday for a report of an active domestic incident with a fire. When fire officials arrived on scene, it was determined that there was no active fire, but that there was a high risk of fire due to cut wires in the home. According to officials, Dabashinki allegedly cut wires in his home and threatened to burn the house down after his wife filed a protection from abuse order against him. Others were present in the house during the time of the threats, and Dabashinki fled the scene after law enforcement was called. A warrant was issued for Dabashinki's arrest, and he was taken into custody late Thursday evening. Dabashinki has been charged with multiple counts of criminal attempt to commit arson, harassment, and recklessly endangering another person. He is currently behind bars at the Schuylkill County Prison on $100,000 straight cash bail. Crews were called to State Route 93 in Packer Township for a report of a motor vehicle accident with entrapment on Saturday. The crash occurred around 8:30 a.m. It is unknown what caused the crash in Packer Township or if there were any injuries as a result of the crash. An investigation is currently underway regarding a Columbia County death. State police say they were called to assist Scott Township Police around 9:30 a.m. on December 9th with a death investigation on the 100th block of Knights Drive. According to police, a 58-year-old man was found dead at the scene. The cause of the man's death is pending an autopsy. Crews were called to the scene of a motor vehicle accident in Butler Township Sunday morning. When crews arrived on scene, they discovered a vehicle had collided with a pole and that one occupant was still inside the vehicle. The patient was transported to a local hospital for unknown injuries. The cause of the crash is currently under investigation in Schuylkill County. Governor Josh Shapiro, along with other officials, attended the grand opening of the new Pennsylvania State Archives building on Friday. The building is located at 1681 North 6th Street in Harrisburg. The new facility will collect various records of the Commonwealth while preserving them and making them available to the public to study. At the event, Governor Shapiro spoke about the importance of maintaining the history of the state.
Thanks to the work that's done by so many here, we've been able to bring new life to these pieces of history hidden in our archives. And this is just the beginning. I want all Pennsylvanians, and Pennsylvanians for generations to come, to appreciate the important work that is done here and to be able to rediscover our history and, most importantly, to learn from it. Because I firmly believe that our understanding of our history is key to determining our path forward. History, of course, is the study of where we've been, but it's also a roadmap for the future.
The Archives building will officially be open to the public this Wednesday, December 13th at 9 a.m. Coming up on Wyln News, the Bloomsburg Fair Association announces some upcoming entertainment at the 2024 Bloomsburg Fair. Plus, the Lehigh Valley Health Network rings bells for a good cause. But first, we'll take a look at our 5-day forecast brought to you by the Wyln Weather Kids. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Leo. Tomorrow's going to be sunny.
Weather Kids is brought to you by Lehigh Valley Hospital, Hazleton. Your health deserves a partner.
want your child to be our WYLN Weather Kid. Your child can be our feature weather reporter of the day on WYLN News and WYLN social media posts just by using your smartphone or any video recording device. It's easy. All ages are welcome, from toddlers to teens. To find out how, go to the weather section of WYLNTV.com or look for our post about it on the WYLN News Facebook page. Submit your Weather Kid video today. 1224 presents a high-energy rock orchestra concert featuring holiday music as well as their own holiday creations. Inspired by the music and stage presentation of some of the world's greatest rock orchestras, this group delivers. See them at Hazleton Area High School, 1601 West 23rd Street in Hazel Township, Thursday, December 14th. Show starts at 7:30. Tickets are available at Boscov's at the door or online at wiltycenter.org and eventbrite.com. There's no better place to shoot than Whitetail Preserve. Their skeet, trap, and sporting clay fields are professionally designed, and all stations are handicap accessible. Whitetail Preserve has resident shooting instructors certified by the NRA in shotgun, rifle, pistol, home safety, and personal protection in the home. Whitetail can also cater any size event, whether it be a private party, corporate event, or wedding. Call 570-384-2314 for more information. Do you like craft beer? Do you want to learn the right way to sample wine? How about checking out a restaurant with a unique flavor or a crazy food challenge? These are just some of the things we are featuring on Wine, Hops, and Road Stops. So, spend some time learning about great wine, great beer, and great food on WYLN TV 35.
Welcome back to WYLN News. This year's Bloomsburg Fair has come and gone, but the planning has already started to make the 2024 fair even better. The Bloomsburg Fair Association has announced that country star Riley Green will be performing during the fair on Saturday, September 21st at 7:30 p.m., with John Morgan opening. Bachman Turner Overdrive will also be playing at the Grandstand on Monday, September 23rd at 7 p.m. Pre-sale tickets for both concerts will be available for fair shareholders beginning on December 11th. Tickets will be available to the public on December 18th at 9 a.m. The box office will be open on the 11th and 18th from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. for ticket purchases. Tickets can also be purchased online at bloomsburgfair.com. Representatives from Lehigh Valley Health Network, EMS, and Lehigh Valley Hospital Hazleton were out ringing bells for a good cause on Saturday. The Salvation Army Red Kettle campaign supports local families and individuals through feeding programs, rent and utility assistance, and youth empowerment and spiritual groups. In a Facebook post, the Lehigh Valley Health Network said they would like to thank all those who volunteered to ring the bell and all those who donated towards the campaign. Anyone interested in volunteering or donating can visit the Salvation Army's website at easternusa.salvationarmy.org. Parishes around the Diocese of Scranton will celebrate the Feast of Our Lady of Guadalupe with processions and special masses this week. The annual event commemorates the day when Catholics believe the Virgin Mary appeared to a Mexican Indian peasant, later known as Saint Juan Diego, in December of 1531. The appearance was believed to have resulted in millions of conversions to Catholicism among those of Hispanic descent. The Feast of Our Lady of Guadalupe will be observed in Wilkes-Barre with the street procession beginning at 38 Ketchum Street at 4 p.m. and ending at the St. Nicholas St. Mary Parish. The procession will be followed by a special Mass with Bishop Joseph Bambera at 6 p.m. at the St. Nicholas St. Mary Parish. The Hazleton City Police Department is celebrating the birthday of a hardworking pup. In a Facebook post, the police department announced that Canine A. Sheridan turned 4 years old on Saturday, December 9th. Canine A. Sheridan has been serving with his handler, Officer Brandon McGinnis, on the Hazleton City Police Force since September of 2021. In that time, Canine A. Sheridan has served as a patrol canine and a narcotics detection canine for the city. From all of us here at WYLN, we would like to thank Canine A. Sheridan for his service and wish him a very happy birthday. Coming up on Hazleton's News Choice, we recap Week 14 of NFL action on Let's Talk Sports. Plus, a father is reunited with his son on this week's Good News Monday. Then we check in with Luzerne County Manager Romilda Crocomo on Crocomo's County Report. So stay right here because we'll be right back on WYLN TV.
Your guide to everything Pocono Mountains is PTN, the Pocono Television Network. Tune in and see unique places to stay and things to do in the Pocono Mountains. Watch PTN on WYLN.
If you're looking for an affordable pre-owned car or truck, Jura's Auto Sales has a great lineup of clean, dependable, and quality vehicles. Stop in 610 North Broad Street, West Hazelton, 570-454-7229.
In preparation for the Christmas season, Antonia's Jewelry and Repair is filled with special collections for this season of joy. We offer a variety of watches, including Bulova. Fine diamond jewelry in yellow, white, and rose gold. Engagement rings that can be custom designed so it is one of a kind. Diamond anniversary bands, rings, pendants, earrings, and more. Full service jewelry and watch repairs. Stop in to see Toni. Let her help you pick the perfect gift. Antonia's Jewelry and Repair, 289 Airport Road in Hazel Township.
The sisters at Holy Annunciation Monastery are in desperate need of newspaper for bedding for their horses. You can drop off your old newspapers at the monastery at 403 West County Road in Sugarloaf, Pennsylvania, or call them at 570-788-1205 for pickup.
Hello, I'm Wyln historian Chris Fulmer. Pennsylvania's communities are filled with interesting history. Come with me as we discover the people, events, industries, and other historic facets of local towns.
PPW Nation, get ready for the best of PPW Season 2. Join Paul Bowe, E. Julius Kuiper, Alexander Bravado, Tom Mitchell, and Alex Watt as we take you down memory lane and relive some of the best PPW matches of all time. Saturdays at 5 p.m., Sundays at 10 p.m., only on WYLN.
Like and follow WYLN News on Facebook for the WYLN News Midday Update, posted daily between noon and 2 p.m., powered by Lehigh Valley Health Network. When it's serious, there's only one health network with seriously innovative health institutes. Lehigh Valley Health Network, your health deserves a partner.
Welcome back to a Monday edition of Let's Talk Sports. Don't got much time today, so we're going to talk about one game in particular, and I'm not too happy about it. You can see I'm not wearing green. It's the Dallas Cowboys and Philadelphia Eagles. Dallas wins 33-13. The Eagles offense could not get in the red zone. A scoop and score fumble for Jalen Carter was the only touchdown for the Eagles on the night, while everybody was scoring for the Cowboys. So it's one of those things where you see Rico Dowdle get in the end zone, you see CeeDee Lamb get in the end zone, Michael Gallup as well. Like, it's just irritating the offense couldn't go and the defense could not stop anybody. I'm not going to complain about much else because not here to complain, but I do think to legitimately make the Eagles better, they need a coaching change, especially on the defensive side of the ball. Offense, two rookie coordinators are really bringing this team down, and we need to change somehow. Sean Desai is just not adapting to other teams' offenses, and Jalen Hurts is kind of bailing both of them out in a sense where defense can't get a stop, but the offense has been keep going. But it's in spite of the play calling. I mean, the QB draw at the end of the Buffalo game was a really nice play call. I'll give it to Brian Johnson for that one. But changes need to be made if the Eagles want to go far this postseason. The two other top contenders have now beaten them handily, over 20 points apiece. So Eagles got to change something here in the meantime. But Dallas Cowboys with a big win, and it looks like they are going to take control of the division just for now. If both teams win out, since the Cowboys lost to the Cardinals and the Eagles lost to the Jets, the Eagles will take the division based off of the conference tiebreaker. But anyway, it's still looking bad for the 1 seed. I don't think San Fran's going to lose any more games. So the 1 seed might be out of reach, and the division, I don't think it's out of reach yet. I think they'll control their own destiny and get in on the division because the remaining schedule is not too bad, but still, it's not been a good season for 10-3. It feels rough. I don't know how to put it. I guess the expectations were higher, and they have one of the lowest point differentials for teams with 10 wins by this far in the season, so historically not looking good, but we'll expand on that more as we go on towards the end of the season, but we'll recap the rest of the slate tomorrow. This has been it for Let's Talk Sports. Have a good one.
Your guide to everything Pocono Mountains is PTN, the Pocono Television Network. Watch PTN on WYLN.
WYLN TV 35 is expanding and is on the hunt for a dynamic salesperson to join our vibrant team. If you've got the passion and the drive, we want to hear from you. Send your resume to the email displayed on your screen. Don't miss this great opportunity.
Lehigh Valley Topper Cancer Institute brings the next level of cancer care to the greater Hazleton region. The new cancer center on the campus of Lehigh Valley Hospital Hazleton is now open and offers an advanced radiation therapy program, an expanded infusion suite with private treatment rooms, and the latest telemedicine technologies. The Cancer Center at LVH Hazleton, offering world-class cancer care closer to home. To learn more, visit lvhn.org/Hazleton Cancer Center.
WYLN programming is online all the time. Visit our website at WYLNTV.com to check out archive shows and a live stream of our broadcasts. And don't forget to visit all of our social media pages for breaking news, weather, and sports. You can also head directly to our YouTube page for all our programming at youtube.com/WYLNTV35. Subscribe and ring that bell so you get notified every time there's a new show available online. There's no better place to shoot than Whitetail Preserve. Their skeet, trap, and sporting clay fields are professionally designed, and all stations are handicap accessible. Whitetail Preserve has resident shooting instructors certified by the NRA in shotgun, rifle, pistol, home safety, and personal protection in the home. Whitetail can also cater any size event, whether it be a private party, corporate event, or wedding. Call 570-384-2314 for more information.
Hey everybody, this week on Let's Talk Chiropractic, tune in. Ed O'Farrell is going to tell his story about chiropractic care, a CDL driver, and how he lost 70 pounds. So tune in.
A student from Drums Elementary and Middle School received a very special visit last week. 5-year-old Xavier Rivera was visited by his father, Private Melvin Rivera, during his class on Friday. Private Rivera has been serving with the U.S. Army for the last 9 months and was able to return home for the holiday season to see his family. Private Rivera tells us how great it was to see Xavier again after all this time.
Oh man, I was super excited. I was tearing up. It's my baby, like, it was amazing. 9 months is a long time without him.
With Rivera being away from home, it becomes hard to keep in contact with his son. However, they both try their best to talk as much as they can.
And it's been a little tough, you know, the time difference and everything. So as soon as he's getting out of school, he has the sports and everything. So it's time for me to go to bed. We really couldn't talk like that, so it kind of sucked. We have the weekends.
Rivera says that he understands the difficulties of being a parent while serving in the Army, although the sacrifices they make are important for everyone's safety.
I know it gets tough, but we gotta do it. So you stick through it, and these moments come. It makes it that much more worth it.
Xavier told us what his favorite thing to do with his dad is now that he is back home for the holidays.
Play with him.
We also spoke with Drums Elementary and Middle School Principal Matthew Marnell, who told us how beautiful it was to witness this moment.
It was awesome. I mean, just the time of the year as well, you know, being around the holidays and, you know, coming from a parent's perspective, you know, there's not a stronger bond, you know, between father and son. And, you know, I could definitely relate to that as a father. And then also the fact that, you know, our appreciation at the school for our military and what they do. So when you bring all those components together, it doesn't get any better than that.
Private Rivera will be home with his family until after New Year's.
Welcome back to Crocomo's County Report. I'm here with Ramilda Crocomo. Ramilda, how's it going?
It's going really well. It's good to be here.
Fantastic to have you. So we're going to talk about the county offices coming to Hazleton. So tell us a little bit about it.
Yeah, it's very exciting. As everyone knows, I'm a resident of West Hazleton and have lived most of my life in the southern part of Luzerne County. And I know that it is sometimes a burden for people who live in the southern part of the county to drive up to Wilkes-Barre to do a lot of their work. So when I first became the county manager in May, one of my first meetings was with the mayor of Hazleton. We talked about the prospect of having offices here in Hazleton, and it was fortunate that the police department was moving out of City Hall and there was space available to put our offices in City Hall. So the offices that will be in Hazleton are the Prothonotary Office, the Clerk of Courts, the Register of Wills, the Recorder of Deeds. Probation will be at City Hall as well. I will have an office in City Hall, and I will be in the office at least once a week and by appointment if residents want to come to meet me. We will have election material available at City Hall. The sheriff will be there, and residents will be able to purchase gun permits at City Hall. The public defenders will have an office there, and the courts will have what's called Central Court at City Hall for the magistrates that are elected to the southern part of the county districts. And that really will help the police departments. It'll save them time traveling up to Wilkes-Barre. And then with the approval of the administrative offices of the Pennsylvania courts, we will have a magistrate office located in City Hall as well.
And then what services will you be able to offer the people from City Hall now?
So those services obviously will include, you can buy your gun permit there. You can file papers. I know that the local Lower Luzerne County Bar Association is very optimistic and happy that we're putting in the Prothonotary's office and the Recorder of Deeds and the Register of Wills in City Hall so that they can actually file the paperwork at City Hall rather than having to drive up to Wilkes-Barre. We will have someone from the Treasurer's office stationed there, the assessment. So it will mirror most of the services that are available in Wilkes-Barre. We're going to have maybe, it'll be for 2 days out of the week, and then we'll see how it goes, and then we'll expand from there.
Awesome. And I don't know if you got to tour the new police building yet. It looks really nice. So.
I didn't, but I did see the pictures of it.
Just throwing that one out there. I got to visit. It was really nice. But is there anything else you want to inform the people about this big move into Hazleton City Hall?
It will happen in January. It will be a rollout My office will be set up in January. There are some things that we have to do with IT and security, so it may take it to February to have the gun permits available, but our target is January to have all those services available at Hazleton City Hall. It was really a good experience working with Mayor Cassatt and his staff. They were very accommodating and just very willing to work with the county. We're one county. The southern part of the county is just as much a part of Luzerne County as the other areas, and I want to make sure that the people in the southern county know that.
Yep, all working together as one.
Absolutely. That's how we move forward.
Exactly. And then you had an event this past week at the courthouse, and I know you want to talk about it. I saw some of the footage. It looked fantastic. I wish I was there.
We did. It's the holiday season, and we had our tree lighting ceremony, and it was absolutely gorgeous. I really encourage people, if they're up in the Wilkes-Barre area, to stop into the courthouse, see the tree. Building and Grounds just did a tremendous job decorating the tree, moving the tree in, and the courthouse looks absolutely beautiful. We had entertainment, we had a children's choir, we had a dance troupe from drums, and then we had a barbershop quartet, which was led by none other than our County Controller, Walter Griffith. It was just a very wonderful and very joyous event. And then yesterday we had a blood drive, and we did really well. I'm very proud of the staff that came out. Donating blood, you're saving lives, and always around the holiday season there's a shortage. So I'm very proud of my staff coming out and participating in that as well. And then next week, on the 13th of December at 5 p.m. In the rotunda of the courthouse, I will do my manager's forum. I have to do a forum every year. The county manager has to do a forum every year as per our home rule charter. It will be next Wednesday, the 13th, and I hope people attend. I am also going to have a forum in the new year down here in the southern part of the county. We don't have an official date yet, but when that happens, I'll let you know.
Yep, you'll be right here to let us know.
Right here.
Right here.
Absolutely.
I wanted to double back. We got to talk to Walter. They sounded incredible. All the entertainment, fantastic job. It was incredible stuff. I got to look at the footage. But is there anything else you want to let the people know before we depart here?
Well, it's the holiday season, and I want to wish everyone a very happy and safe holiday season, and a very happy and joyous celebration of lights for Hanukkah.
Yep, definitely. Happy holidays to everyone, and we'll be back next time on Crocomo's County Report. I'd like to thank Romilda for joining us here today, and we'll see you next time. And that does it for the news. Remember, the source matters now more than ever. Catch all the latest news and updates on our YouTube, Facebook, or at our website at wylntv.com. Stay with us for a look at the weather.
You're watching WYLN TV 35.